Hi guys. So today you are going to be practicing writing a letter. And when you think about writing this letter, I want you to think about every single day when you see our morning message, because that's exactly what your letter should look like. So you've seen one of these every single day since first grade started. You've seen a letter. I've written you a letter. When you read our morning message, you're reading a letter from me to you. Okay, so today I wrote you another letter just to give you an example of all the things a letter needs. And it looks like this. So this is on friendly letter paper, and it shows a picture of a girl in the background. And this paper is actually it's attached to this Google Classroom assignment. So if you'd like to use it for your letter, you can print it out. And if not, you can just write your letter on any paper you'd like at home. Okay, and you don't need to worry about drawing the girl or anything. You just write the letter. So, a friendly letter. Think about what I always read first in our morning message. The date, right? The date is at the top, but something to keep in mind. Normally when we start writing, we start on this side of the paper. But the date is always on the other side of the paper. It's on the right. So I wrote today's date, 5/21/20. You could also write it the other way we've learned to write a date, which is May 21st, 2020. Either way is fine. We've talked about how this means the month, the day, and the year. So this is fine, or the other way. It's up to you. Okay, that's called my heading, where I write my date. Then I write a greeting. Every single day at the beginning of our morning message, what do I write? I write dear class or dear friends or something like that, right? So dear and then whoever I'm writing to. Because I'm writing to all of you, I write class or friends instead of every single one of your names. But if you're just writing to one or two people, you would write their names like dear mom, dear Campbell and Caroline. And look what's after dear friends. A comma. Remember that? We always have to put a comma after our greeting. Dear friends, comma. And I also put uppercase letters for each of those words. That's how we do our greeting. Okay. Then I put a big arrow here. This part is called the body of the letter. That's why it's on the girl's body, right? And I put an arrow here to remind you that when you start the body of the letter, you push your words over and start partway into the line. That's called an indent. You indent it, so you push it in. Then you write your letter. The body of the letter is just the message that you want to write. My letter says, "How are you today?" Question mark. "I am so proud of all your hard work." Period. "I hope you had fun at field day!" Exclamation mark. "What was your favorite part?" Question mark. "I miss you!" Exclamation mark. So I want you to notice in the body of my letter, I made everything sentences need. I gave it punctuation at the end of every sentence, uppercase at the beginning of every sentence, and lowercase in the rest. I also asked you some questions, because when I ask questions in a letter, I hope someone will write back to me and give me some answers to my questions. So the questions I asked were, how are you today? And what was your favorite part of field day? So I put question marks after that. The very last thing I need in my letter is my closing and signature. The closing is when you write love or from or sincerely or your friend. So there's different options. I usually write love at the end of my morning message, and that's what I did at the end of my letter. Love, comma. We always need a comma. And then your name is the signature. That's where you sign your name. So I wrote my name, Mrs. Nivison. So that's what a friendly letter should look like. Today, your job is to write a friendly letter to someone. It can be to anyone you want, but I'd like you to take a picture of it or upload a picture of it and send it to me. Okay, you guys, have fun with this, and I'll see you later.